was sowing the wind and now he's reaping the whirlwind. Finally, we may find out what the oranges are for, mother. Because the thing is, Quartering's in love with snitching. He's in love with the terms of service. He's in love with life ruination. He said he was going to ruin our lives. He was going to take everything from us, all of our platforms, all of our income. He was going to sue us. He was going to, destroy our lives and the lives of everybody who's criticizing him. So the chickens have come home to roost, Jer. The thing is, no one feels bad for you. Jer's crying the victim. They're trying to ruin my life. You can only push me so far. Cry, bitch. Cry, buddy. The thing is, what he's doing is theft. It's not that he's giving too edgy an opinion, a based political hot take, a slur, or he's making fun of somebody too hard or something like this. What he's doing is straight up stealing from other creators, adding nothing transformative, adding nothing of value. This is Jeet slop. This is Jeet fucking AI worse, garbage. Fuck, it is. It's literally some Indian, the Indians will use an AI voice.
Exactly.
And it's better than Jer's voice, man. So it's a good thing this is being purged from YouTube. It's garbage, Jeremy. And we shouldn't support or allow this garbage to fucking exist. And the dude's like, well, how is it your business? How is it your fucking business, buddy, to decide what content we could or couldn't fucking post? Well, it was you lied about me. Bullshit, buddy. Bullshit. The truth is, pretty much everything there was his own words, his own actions that we were adding commentary and jokes about, but he couldn't handle it. He had to take our YouTube channel down. So for those of you who don't know what happened, Quartering has been getting his shorts taken down because the legitimate copyright owners, the legitimate creators have been finding out. People have been letting these creators know, hey, this piece of shit, Jeremy Hambly, is stealing your content. He's putting a 4-second question. What do you think about this? Well, this is crazy, isn't it?
And then blocking their logo.
Blocking their logo, putting his own logo over it like it's his content, and then profiteering off freebooting your shit. So a lot of these people are like, well, fuck him. So yesterday, he received 3 copyright takedown notices, and he shot his fucking pants.
2 on Hambly, 1 on Quartering.
Well, yeah, he had 2 copyright strikes on the Jeremy Hambly channel. 1 on Quartering Live. I think in total, there's like 11 different takedowns that have happened in the last 48 hours from creators just saying, enough. This guy isn't going to leech off of me, steal off of me anymore. Which, by the way, everybody told Jer that this was going to happen 3 months ago. Like Stuttering Craig.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody was like, you can't do this. And Jerry's like, well, everybody else is doing this. No. So it's okay. No, it's not okay.
Only AI slop channels that remove all.
This is the argument, right? He could have got away with it had he not decided that he was the judge, jury, and executioner of what was going to be allowed on YouTube or not. That he had the power to take down all of his critics. And it wasn't just us that was deplatformed. Luther had strikes. Mikey No More had strikes. And by the way, this environment that Hambly has created has led to channels like Mikey's going down permanently. Has led to, people like the British toiletless one flagging down my channel. You know what I mean? So, Jer, you can't cry. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. You're a bitch. So what does he do? He deletes all of his shorts, privates all of his shorts all at once. 700 million views. Flushed right down the fucking toilet. This is the death of his channel. That's it. Like he knew it was over at that moment. He's like, what am I going to do? So he was talking about how I'm going to go live. That didn't go live, got drunk, started seething. goes on Twitter and is like, you can only push a man so far.
Lawsuit
before
threats.
He starts pushing back. Everybody's clowning him in the replies. I start tweeting at him. Don Flurgandy starts tweeting at him. Everybody just clowning him. Camelot, Yellow Flash, Stuttering Craig. What does he do after he gets that pushback? Because he thought that would get everybody to bow to him, which is cuckoo. So as soon as he sees that people are willing to just keep felting him, like a little bitch, he deletes his fucking tweet. Oh boy, he's such a badass. Within 1 hour, deletes the fucking tweet. Then, because he couldn't handle this monumental L, that was going to completely destroy his channel in the algorithm.
Well, the SEO, because of erasing all the views.
He unprivates all of the shorts, aside from like 158 of them, that there's issues with. And there's going to be issues with even more of this. By the way, it was on all of his channels. Unsleeved Media, Quartering Live, Quartering, Jeremy Hambley, RC Nightmare.
On Jeremy, Jeremo Decline, they actually have the short name and found all the owners with links for them. So now it connects to the videos.
And this is the thing. It's only a matter of time now for Jer, really, until he loses. Because the Hambley channel is on 2 copyright strikes.
One more?
One more, and then Hambley is gone. The Jeremy Hambley channel will be gone, which means that he's ban-evading. Which apparently is the highest crime in the fucking world, even though we actually weren't ban-evading and he all made it the up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But who cares? Fuck him. I honestly don't care. I don't think anybody's going to cry for this guy. They're ruining my life. You decided that it was about life ruination. We were making fun of you, which is our right. This guy has went around and made fun of so many people over the years, brigaded so many people,
still does,
harassed so many people, still does to this fucking day.
Come on,
you know what I mean?
Let's not act like he's an angel.
Pretends like he's this innocent fucking angel, as though he wasn't neck deep in the shit back in the day. Mm-hmm. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Just stop it. Stop it.
And by the way, him putting the videos back up will not fix the SEO.
No, it's still gonna be up anyway.
No,
but he then tries to tell everybody that it was a technical glitch. Are you like?
Are you
like the worst thing you could? Nobody falls for that. Nobody believes that, Jeremy.
Wait. So the videos that were struck down, they're up too, aren't they? No, they're not. So the tech issue erased all of them, minus the ones that we have proof that got
just
copyright
be honest and say, well, I don't know what to fucking do because I was maliciously breaking the terms of service, and now I'm in a rock and a hard place because I'm going to get fucked on these copyright disputes, or I'm going to fuck my channel in the algorithm by eliminating 700 million short form views. So I don't know what to do, and I panicked and privated it and then unprivated it because I realized it would the SEO. Just be honest. Mm-hmm. Or don't say anything. But no, it always has to be like, it's this DSP mentality where it's lying even though it would be in your best interest to not lie or say nothing at all. Because you have to be smarter than everybody. You have to always be one step ahead. You have to always be winning. And it's this mentality that caused the people to hate DSP as much as they did. And Jeremy is creating that same sort of phenomenon for himself. And I said in my tweet to Jeremy, if you do this stuff, you start pushing back, you're going to massively overreach again, and you're going to get massively punished even worse. It's honestly in his best interest to just admit that he's fucked up, been out of his mind for the last 4 months, and, just accept it, that it's over. Like, that's in his best interest, but he can't. He just refuses to ever admit he did anything wrong, ever. And it's just a delusional mentality that he has. Then he starts, by the way, he's like claiming his equipment doesn't work. That's why he can't stream. Problem being, at the time that he was doing all of this, he was recording videos, and in his vlog, it shows that at the time he claims everything was broken, it was actually still working. So it's a massive cell phone, but he starts in these videos he's doing, promoting that he's going to do this vlog exposing all of the snakes and all of the frauds on YouTube. And then he puts out one of the most demented videos I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Yeah.
Where it's like everybody is out to get him. They don't understand loyalty. You're supposed to be loyal to me. And these people, I was friends with them for a decade. I've met their children. I've met their families. And they turned on me for $45. Jeremy, do you not see how retarded an argument that is? Do you think that they really turned on somebody that's so close to them that they've met their family and all of this over a few dollars in ad revenue? Or is it that you actually fucked up so badly that they couldn't stand by you anymore? Because that's like, it's like such a self-defeating argument. I was so tight with you, so close to you. And then, you think that's the reason was to make a few dollars? No,
wouldn't you
that's
make
the
more
projection.
Money?
But that's the projection
to collab
from
with
him.
Somebody with millions of subs?
It just doesn't make any sense. What it comes down to is that everybody, particularly right-wing creators, hate snitches because we've been dealing with getting deplatformed, demonetized for fucking a decade or more, bud. So everybody, when you start doing this, it's like it's prison rules. Everybody is obligated to stomp the fuck out of you for being that dirty snitch. That's really what it came down to,
and
bud.
It also changed everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
Not only us, like it changed the vibe on YouTube.
It's ruining YouTube.
Yeah.
And then, when he starts to, fail by drinking from his own poison chalice of censorship, then it's, everybody's trying to ruin his life. Everybody's trying to do this to him. You did this to yourself. And it's this crazy crash out. He's like talking about like God came, like Melanie Mac was like a prize from heaven. And Melanie Mac has changed his life. And he thanks God every day for Melanie Mac. And it's like, is she your wife? Like, never heard you talk about your wife like this. And he's like, Melanie Mac has brought me to Jesus, and Melanie Mac is making me lose the weight and exercise, and Melanie Mac. And it's like, whoa, man. Are you, are you okay? And it's just this like bitter, seething, malding meltdown at everybody who's betrayed him.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the drama, but he won't get into what the drama is because he knows that everybody will side against him. Everybody who knows what went down isn't with him. He's a fucking lunatic. And so now today, I don't even know what's going to happen. He apparently is promising a double stream. He did one stream earlier for only an hour. So it's like, is it really a double stream to make up for yesterday, Jer? When normally the stream is 2 hours, but you do one stream for an hour and then do another stream for an hour. Is that a double stream or what? I don't know, but he's just like full blown like meltdown, crisis mode from Jer. He's on a knife's edge of losing everything. It really is. It's only really taken about 90 days for this guy's entire life to implode. Everything is basically happening within the timeline that I predicted.
Yeah, literally.
And I've said that the show is going to be done by the end of summer. It's hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
It's hanging on by a thread. His sanity's hanging on by a thread. He doesn't know what to fucking do. There really are no good options for him.
No.
Because even if he does like apologize and come clean, it's not going to magically mean that he has
back.
You know what I mean? It's not going to make it's like Mikey doesn't have his channel back. You know what I mean? Luther still had videos that were fucking taken down. Camelot got 2 strikes on his fucking channel. So many people that we can't even fucking remember them all. And so it's like, Jer, you fucked up bad. Your career is going to come to an end. You've basically admitted it's going to come to an end. Just go out with some fucking dignity. Instead of whining like a baby and threatening to fucking sue everybody, just go out like a man. But no, Anyway, speaking of going out, Ralph, we got the Motel Madness, buddy.
This is
Motel Madness.
42 minutes from 5 hours, all compressed of psychotic insanity. Have we heard from Ralph recently?
Well, all he said was that he was in Mexico. He was back home.
Not streaming,
I don't think we've heard from Scarlett since she was screaming like a banshee, like she was being murdered. Whether she's dead or in jail or what, who the knows? Probably nothing. It could all have been kayfabe. Who knows?
But
then you've got all this shit.
It's
just
bro.
Grimy, dirty, late night Ralph.
The late night Ralph's going to be just 10 minutes of it that we're going to skim. That's actually
Let's get this out of the way, too. So Scarlett took a hold of Ralph's phone, leaked all these DMs with Elissa clips. I'm just going to say this right now. What the fuck is wrong with this stupid bitch? This is T-Clip syndrome. For those of you who don't know, years and years ago, there was a clip channel called T-Clips. And this is the thing. For clip channels, the gold standard is clip the content, post the content. The end. Anytime a clip channel tries to be more than that, it always ends in disaster. Even when it's something as simple as, oh, well, I'm going to do my own commentary, or I'm going to tweet, or I'm going to do this to, felt the lol cow or whatever. It always is cringe and shit because the clipper is not a character. They're a clipper. They're not a performer. They're not an entertainer. If they were, they wouldn't be a clipper, or they would just have a side clip thing that would be for clips. But for whatever reason, it's typically a female clip channel. I've only really seen this happen like twice. This and this now.
And yeah.
These female clip channels start to believe that they are the puppet master of the sector. They start to ensnare all of these simps into simping for them. They gather like a simp army by dangling like pictures, or I don't know. They start going into creators' DMs. And they try and be like friends with everybody. They try and manipulate people into feuding with each other. They spread gossip around. They start touching the fucking poo. When you fucking do that, shit gets, not only that, but these clip channels, then they go to smaller channels and they try and dictate. This is what T-Clips would do with the Laurents. This is ancient lore. But I was rattled about this. For years, would go to these people and be like, you should make this content, or you should make this content. So they can puppeteer these small channels as their mouthpieces by being like, I'll give you exposure by putting you on my channel. I'll give you exposure by doing this or doing that. But the expectation is they now have to toe the line of a clip channel. That the clip channel now controls everything. The clip channel decides when you get publicity, when you don't. The clip channel is trying to pit people against each other. The clip channel's planning gay ops in people's DM. This shit has to stop. Elissa has let the side down massively, and it'd be one thing if it was anyone else other than Ralph. But you're in the DMs with the literal devil.
Who doxes us and all this horrible shit.
He swats people.
It's a really bad
and you're
look.
in there plotting, who's going to get swatted, who's not going to get swatted. Why are you doing this? Why are you touching the poo? And I know the defense is going to be, well, because he's going to take down my clips of him. Then just don't clip him anymore. Just let him die. Let him go by the wayside into the fucking gutter.
Yeah.
But what I saw, I was fucking disgusted by.
I'm rattled.
And
I'm rattled
everybody's fucking rattled. Why are you doing this? Don't do this shit. That's all I really have to say.
And you start to think in your head, what is she telling people? What is she planning?
Well, that's the thing. This has probably been going on for years.
Yeah.
In everybody's DMs, trying to manipulate, start battles and drama. And I'm just tired of clip channels doing this. And it seems to be, and it's real. It's not just, most clip channels are fine.
Yeah.
99% of clip channels aren't doing this. For whatever reason, women in the sector who start clip channels start to believe that they're God, that they run everything, that everybody's stupid, that nobody will ever catch on to their manipulations. And this is the problem too. It's like, I don't even want to have to say this shit because we were cool with Elissa. Elissa's promoted us a lot.
Exactly.
We've used a lot of Elissa's clips in the past, but I can't accept this shit. I can't accept you going into Ralph's DMs and plotting and scheming. And I know it's not just Ralph's DMs. If you're doing this with Ralph, you're probably doing this with everybody in the sector. This shit has to fucking stop now.
Stick to
immediately.
Clips.
And the truth is, it's not going to stop. She's going to dig in her heels. She's going to keep doing this fucking shit. And then honestly, the problem will take care of itself because the people that she's burned in these DMs or on Discord or whatever the fuck's going on, they're going to get pissed and they're going to take their revenge on her. I don't even know what to say. It's just such a fucking letdown. Why did you have to be like this? Why? So, Ralph, we're going to put Ralph on the cross today. We're going to watch this crazy Motel madness, the greasy dirtiness with Scar. And then you got to ask yourself, as we're watching this greasy shit, why you, Elissa, want to be involved with that and associated with that? What's wrong with you? We're going to talk about DSP as well. Got a bunch of old buddies. So you guys are going to tune in.
Let's have fun tonight.
8:30 p.m. Eastern. Only on KINO.